So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Well, we're on the way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Foster. Here's a chance! Could be danger here. Foster, there's the shot! Off the post! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Foster. Foster! Oh, he's hit the bar! Tries to get it clear. He's having a shot! And he's done it! And South Africa take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 7.
South Africa gain their reward with an early goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's really well cleared. He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He's found a way through. Well, there's the clearance. In with the challenge. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he cuts out the supply. And he's heaved it away. And that's a throw-in. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No outsmarting him this time. And they've got rid. South Africa leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's fabulous. And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Mexico, after 13 minutes, is
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Mexico restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking early, punched away. Deftly away. That's a throw. That's put paid to the danger. But they've got it again. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spread it left. This is a promising build-up. What a throw in. Out again for a throw in. Foster. And it's made its way to him. Decent chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Over to the right flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Spread to the right. Elects to cross. Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's been shifted off it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving forward. He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
South Africa really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played out towards the right wing. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's had it. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again. Mexico leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Foster. And he's let fly. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. South Africa are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's there to retrieve it. And back to the keeper they go. An instinctive delivery. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Pops for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has been slung wide. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. just about within shooting range. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good spread. Lovely pass, but can he get that? Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Foster. Mexico have it back and can go again. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good running, strong and purposeful. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foster. Good effort from distance. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Not the most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Foster. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely spread. Tries one from range. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
They get a throw in. He's got away, and that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well-timed, excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Foster. And he was quick to react. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great ball, and he's in here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Here comes the cross. Oh, shooting chance! And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Distributed tidily. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's managed to get free. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's had it taken off him. Shot, can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Mexico have the chance to go the other way. Might be danger here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Threads one in. And now they can clear their lines. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. They've played it short. Crosses it in. And that has been knocked clear. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
breezes through here. And he whips it. Chance! And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
South Africa can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution for South Africa, number 17.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Number
You can
25.
certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Foster needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Chance, surely! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
The goal scored for South Africa.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
South Africa cut their deficits and look raring to go again. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That's destined for the flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Foster. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And he thumps it clear.
South Africa may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
South Africa perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's good running with the ball. That is good alertness. South Africa have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? South Africa have opted to make another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Coming on the field is number 18.
South Africa are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That's going wide left. Well, that has not gone well. And he's gone looking for safety. Foot in. He has found a way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Knocks it into space. And the finish! Goal! Mexico! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
South Africa making further changes here and in quick succession.
Substitution for South Africa, number 15.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Coming on the field, number 24.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 4.
And the shot! And he hits the net!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer for Mexico after 68 minutes is number 11.
Mexico now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a good ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Goes looking wide. That'll be a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. This is a promising build-up. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a threat. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
South Africa have their second corner now. He'll try to keep this alive. That has ended up in no man's land. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. And a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played out to the left flank. Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. And that's a chance for a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 9.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's picked his way through. Good chance here. Great football, shot and save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And that has been slung wide. Shifted it to the flank. He's in a great position, and he'll shoot here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's forced to go back. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's picked it up out wide. And he can clear it away. There will be a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. He might be in here! And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. Goes looking wide. He's found a way through. That's cause for mild irritation.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a good ball out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. Spread it left. And that has been cut short. Nicely aimed pass. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Takes a shot. And that's off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Into the last 5 minutes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Succumbs to the pressure.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's having a go! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution.
Point blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Good ball, good take. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's going wide left. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Minutes has been indicated.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now this could be... Big chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 18.
South Africa may be down, but not out just yet. He's on it, can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Just eases him off the ball. That's destined for the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there's the clearance. Spread out to the left. Well, that has not gone well. It's made its way to him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well read, nice interception. It's a really well measured ball. And we're done. South Africa, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much.